What's up, guys? John Life here with you guys today, and today I have a really important announcement to say. Today, the test realm is online to everyone. There's been a lot of updates that I got to cover in this video. We'll also be jumping into games, so this is going to be a long video, everyone. So let's get started right into it for you guys to see on really what's going on. So, the first thing it says is venture in to Polaris. Polaris is official now. It's finally in the test realm, guys. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit more of a glimpse when we actually get into that. So players who have reached level 100 and have completed the Chrysalis quest, Light and Shadow, need to visit Merlambros to take on the quest, Head of the Class. So those who have completed the required quest will have the badge Child of Light and Shadow in the Chrysalis tab of the badge screen. So here is like a little slideshow they did of what Polaris looks like. It's really good, and I'm just gonna go through them right here, guys. Everybody thinks it's like a Wintertusk world, but there's a lot to this game that we are going to be covering on this channel. I mean, a lot. I mean, look at this, guys. It looks so amazing. And there's no words to describe how amazing this world is going to be. The next thing down here we have Journey to a New Level. Now, I didn't know if they were really going to start out with a new level or not, but once I seen that Jewels bundle came out, I looked at it and I was like, okay. Reach new heights at level 110, so level 110 is official, everyone. With the addition of Polaris, Wizards can now reach the maximum of a level 110 and achieve the title of Prodigious. I think I'm pronouncing that Prodigious. Training points will be awarded at level 105 and level 110. Plus, there will be bonus training points available through quests in Polaris. With increased levels also comes increased gold. For wizards under level 80, the maximum gold is 300,000. For wizards level 80 to 90, the maximum gold is 350,000 gold, everyone. For wizards level 91 to 95, the maximum gold is 375,000. For wizards with level 96 to level 100, guys, as the maximum gold is 400,000. And for wizards with level 100 to 110, guys, is the maximum gold of 450,000. That is crazy gold. This also means that level 110 henchmen are available from the Crown Shop. Please remember, when you were at the previous level maximum 100, no experience was rewarded for duels and quests completed once you reached level 100. So I don't want to get down there yet because that's just the most amazing part I like as well when we go down here. But yes, guys, level 110 gear is out. They raised the gold, which I think they needed to raise it anyway, because people, I mean, they didn't have a lot of gold. And now I'm glad that they have the max at 450,000. They really needed to raise their gold, and I'm glad they did raise their gold. Now for even better stuff. And oh my god, when I saw this, when I was looking at it, learn new shadow and enhanced spells, I was so excited when I seen this. I was like, wow, this is gonna be amazing. So continue your magical studies with the ancient scholars of the Arcanum. Meet new professors ready to impart their knowledge upon wizards who reach level 108. Like I said, if you don't know my live stream, I did say there's going to be new spells at level 108 and have complete the quest Story of the Sky Anchor. So the Mist School is the Witch's House Call. Attacks for 992 to 1,132 myth damage and summons a myth minion. This spell costs 6 pips and 1 shadow pip to cast. Not to cast, but to cast. That's a lot. That's crazy damage. And then you're also summoning a myth minion. That's really good. For Storm, it is going to be attacks for 1352 Storm damage and applies plus 25% damage or minus 50% damage to the next Storm spell. This spell costs 6 pips and shadow pips, so I believe they all do cost 6 pips, so I won't say that. There's something we need to know, because during this channel I'm a balance. We get the nested guys. Its fury attacks for 800 to 866 fire, ice, or storm damage to all enemies. About time we get something to all of the enemies. I'm going to showcase that spell because that spell is going to be amazing, and I'm so ready for it. This spell, costs 6 pips, guys, and 1 shadow pip to cast it. The life school is the Wings of Fate. Attacks all targets for 460 life damage and heals all teammates for 460 health over 3 rounds. That's crazy as well. They're making their life school actually decent now, giving it some damage and healing itself. The death school, the Winged Sorrow, attacks for 735 to 1005 death damage and has a chance to beguile the target. Wow. This spell costs 6 pips and 1 shadow pip to cast. Fire School is the Raging Bull. Now I'm really ready to see that. Attacks all the enemies for 514 to 802 fire damage and applies minus 40 accuracy reductions to all the enemies. That's really OP. Imagine using that in PvP, folks. That is going to be really OP. You're going to see that spell out. The Ice School, the Snowball Barrage, attacks for 85 ice damage per pip to all enemies. Wow. So this is kind of like a Tempest in a way, guys. If you read it again, attacks for 85 damage per pip to all enemies. If you think about it, Storm does about 80 per pip for all enemies. So Ice has a really OP spell now. So all of you other wizards out there that are not Ice, we better be careful because Ice is going to take the lead here. Some of the housing is really, I don't even know. I didn't really look into the housing as much. But here we go, guys. Control the behavior of the pets and mounts in your home with breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs are invisible housing objects, only visible in place object mode, that you place in your home. Each breadcrumb is automatically numbered when you place it in your house, so that you can distinguish one from another and place them in a sequence, which is really cool. I think that's really cool, and I'm ready for it. I'm gonna actually try that out. They can be strung together to like create a path for the assigned pets to follow. Click on the breadcrumb and then choose select next breadcrumb. So it's basic stuff, guys. Sorry, my voice is trying to break out on here because I have a cold. So I think it's really cool. Basically, you select the breadcrumbs and they gotta, I believe, stay in it, is what I'm thinking. Additional housing sign options have been added. An option has been added to advanced gameplay options, so we'll look on that really as well, because I don't know, I didn't really look into that. So that, guys. Fishing, I'm not really a fishing, but earn extra gold. So they have today's catch of the day. You can train, of course, we all know that. And they have like tournament fish, like this week's tournament fish. So now you can basically show your fish to all the wizards that come and like fishing. They can see the top fish of the day, or the fish tournament leaderboard to see on, like maybe it's the size of the fish or something like that. You guys can read a lot of this because this will take up a lot of time if I read it, guys. But basically what they mean is you can now put your fish into the leaderboard, or the fish of the day, catch of the day, all of that good stuff, everyone. Something that really got my attention: treasure cards and spells. Item cards granted from the equipment can now be deactivated, so they will not show up in your hand while in combat. To deactivate cards, go to the spell deck screen and click on the item cards at the bottom of the screen. Once clicked, they will turn gray to indicate that they are no longer active. Amazing, amazing, amazing. About time they had something like that. That'd be really cool. Strong keen eyes, giant accurate snipers, and monstrous treasure cards are now labeled with the correct astral magic icon. So now you guys can see all the astral magics that they're labeled correctly. The Siphon Health Pet spell card from the Rude Goblin will now cast from the pet rather than the wizard. Damage over time in drain spells will now count as damage against armored Shane Von Shane, guys, in order to interrupt the Master Mash cheat, guys. Shadow Pips now cost mana to use. Wow. I didn't think that, but Shadow Pips now cost mana to use equal to regular pip cost of the spell. For example, a spell that costs 5 pips plus 1 shadow pip will cost 10 mana to cast, everyone. So make sure you do have mana with you guys. They fixed some things here, guys. The system for calculating critical and critical block has been altered to provide more variety in gameplay. Previously, if a wizard critical rating was higher than their opponent's block rating, they would always land a critical hit against that opponent. The calculation has been altered as follows. When a wizard casts a spell, the system will calculate a chance for them to achieve a critical hit, with a higher chance to succeed based on their critical rating. Then the system will calculate a chance for the opponent to block the critical hit based on their block rating. This will provide more variety in outcomes compared to the previous all or nothing style system. A button has been added to the bottom of the spell deck screen that can be used to remove all spells currently in that deck. This button only appears for wizards level 20 and above. Sorry, you low levels, you cannot use this until you get level 20. Gear from this is a big name. Gear from Shangri-Ba in Buckingham Palace, House of Scales, and Darkmoor can now be traded through the shared bank, guys. So, really interesting. Now, a lot of these things can be shared bank. The badge for completing 100 Ways of the Ninja games is now named Ninja Grandmaster. Descriptions for the Blooded Battler and Notorious Dueler badges have been updated to reflect the correct number of tournaments wins required to earn them. Defeating Maelstrom Elementals now correctly counts towards Elemental badges. The Merle's Whiskers reagent now has a rank and school icon, and the quest as the Bone Turns, Young and the Boneless, and Bone and the Beautiful have been added. Their prerequisite requirements changed the quest out of control. Minions will no longer spawn after defeating Gaelic Poison Tooth for the quest Cry Havoc. Eloise Merriweather in Azteca and Chrysalis now has clothing items available to purchase for stitching. The character Torek and Chrysalis will now have their name referred to consistently. My bad there, guys. The henchman Matthias Jabtail's natural attack will now use the death casting animation to match its death damage. Additional phrases related to musical instruments have been updated, have been added to menu chat, everyone. Ba-bam. Timers to use home hub and marked location teleporters have been reduced from 60 seconds to 30. So now you guys don't gotta wait a minute to teleport somewhere. That's really nice. NPCs that accompany players for certain quests will only be visible to the player, not those around them. Various spelling errors throughout the spiral have been corrected. There is currently a known issue in which follower companions for quests will double when the player changes zones. We are working to have this fixed as soon as possible. And the last thing here, guys, is the test realm schedule. So Monday morning, October 26th, it's on right now, guys. Friday afternoon, it's off. October 30th. Monday morning, November 2nd, it's back on. Friday afternoon, November 6th, it's off. And Monday morning, November 9th. So basically, it's off on the weekends, is what they're saying. It can be changed, as it says here. Stay tuned for more updates regarding the scheduling. All right, everyone. Actually, in the next video, because we are running a lot of time here, in the next video, guys, we will go into the game, and I will show you a little bit more in the game. Actually, I might upload it again tonight for you guys can see a double video. So a double video for me tonight, guys, if I do decide to do that, because I do want you guys to see what it's like in Polaris. That was my main idea, but we are running out of time here, guys. So you guys have seen what the updates are and what some new spells are, and Polaris is confirmed. So there's so much in Wizard101 to cover for YouTubers, and I covered a lot today, I think. Hopefully you all enjoy this video. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share, guys, if you enjoyed. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.